What's he doing?
Who?
Passion. Tell that loser to get on.
We'll see. Let me, if I deviate from this and it kicks me out, I'll just know that I'll be back.
Okay.
Sometimes it boots me out of these streams when I start sifting screens, but let me check.
I like the way I streamed out calling him a loser. Not even thinking about it. All right, I'm online mode. Only correct words, please. All right, I'm gonna draw this motherfucker. How am I gonna draw this motherfucking Hulk? Should I draw
Well,
Hulk twerking,
no,
busting up a fast food restaurant?
no Hulk twerking, busting up fast food. That might disturb the viewer and bother their thoughts when they're all alone for
It's all the
possibly
rage.
minutes to hours on end.
It's all the rage.
Well, I mean, if that's the audience you want, I'm trying to
Yeah.
capture that twerk crowd. You're like, twerk's a worldwide phenomenon. You're saying you don't want me to capture the globe?
Yeah, it's taken over.
Yeah.
They can't help themselves, dude. I feel like, all joking aside,
Yeah.
twerking is demonic, I think.
It's the demonic dance
Yeah.
of sexual perversion and degeneracy.
Shouldn't be able to move like that. Shouldn't be possible.
Or I mean, it's not for a normal human. You have to be superhuman in the rear end to move in such manner.
Have you ever tried to twerk? I mean, I've tried.
No, it looks painful. Why would I try to do that? I believe you tried. I can totally believe that.
Just trying
But
to be
no.
hip. Just trying to be hip, bro. Just trying to learn the fast food self defense.
Well, you know what? I can appreciate that. So, it's all about defense these days. You got to be safe. You can't take the safety you do have for granted. So you might as well learn how to twerk. So if you really got to throw down, you can put a some bitch right in his place.
Oh shit! I ain't turned my lights. I gotta turn my lights.
Light it up. See, I've got a blinding death lamp, so
Why?
I can't
Why
even
is
turn it on around other people, or they'll just be shocked into submission in their eyeballs.
my arms all speckly, bro?
Well, I told you leprosy was a serious thing, and you didn't listen to me.
I
And
gotta
now,
go here. I gotta adjust some shit, dude. I can't be having this. White balance.
your arm looks fine. People are just gonna think you have cancer. What's the big deal?
Don't joke about that shit, dude. That could be my my favorite band ever. I think Ty Tabor might have got the C word.
Who?
Ty Tabor from King's X.
I don't know. King's X. Isn't that just progressive rock nonsense?
No, they're a fucking good ass rock band now. They used to be like super progressive in the
And I
music.
mean progressive in a music sense, yeah, not
Yeah.
in a political sense.
Nah, dude, they had a song about abortion, legal kill. That was way back in the day. They've all disowned it since.
Couldn't stick to their guns, could they?
I mean, they're my favorite band ever, but they got no convictions, bro.
Yeah, they've been around forever. It's whatever at this point. Who cares? It's I find in my adult life I really do, especially in the modern age, have to separate some artists from the art and just try to not be annoyed by them. There's some cases where I just can't. But there's
Mhm.
others where I'm like, it's not, that's whatever. I'll look past it because they're not technically doing anything or hurting anybody or encouraging ridiculous behavior. So,
I should probably go and tweet this out, shouldn't I?
what's that?
I said I should probably go and tweet this out.
Well, yeah, you could.
Art. Oh, we got Art and Times of Jay Ryan in here.
What up, Jay?
Jay, you want a link? You want to come in? Dude, I'll put the link right in here, dude. I'll let this motherfucker run wild tonight.
Be careful when people throw links out. Sometimes a pornog pops up on the screen instead of a person. But no, Jay Ryan, I wouldn't be worried about. I'm sure he's fine.
Well, I don't have to let him in, right?
Sometimes, in the past, I don't know if it's an issue these days, but like 2018, 19, some dudes I knew would just throw the link up, and it was fine. It was rarely an issue, but like twice, once they let whoever it was into the chat, just gay porn popped up on the screen. Like right when they got entered from the backstage, that's when whoever it was clicked it up, and they got their channel struck and shit, and like instantly. Yeah, there's all kinds of other degeneracy you can watch on YouTube, and it's perfectly acceptable. But
yeah, don't get me started on that shit.
Yeah.
But now they want to come after our gay porn, bro. What kind of world is this?
I mean, and I thought they were supposed to be hip with the times. And
I thought they were supposed to be progressive like King's X.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, and they're not. They're just scared church mouses. YouTube. YouTube's like, we'll show you, and they just start putting graphic gay porn everywhere.
Jay Ryan said, nay. He's hopped up on horse pace right now. He's worried about that fourth wave COVID, so he's in full on protective mode right now.
Got enough animal antibiotics in him to save an elephant, ironically.
Well, I don't know that I got enough room to fully fit this Hulkster on here, but...
Wait, are you drawing Hulk Hogan or the Incredible Hulk? I thought you were doing the Incredible Hulk.
Yeah.
Okay, well, when you said Hulkster, I got excited and thought maybe you were drawing Hulk Hogan. And now I'm really let down because I know you're just drawing this Marvel character. When you should be drawing the ultimate hero, Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, did you know that Hulk Hogan was nicknamed after the Hulk?
I mean, it did, but that doesn't matter.
A lot of people don't know that.
Well, yes, the unelect, you can say. Don't know the ways of pro wrestling.
It's probably most people that don't know about Hulk Hogan.
How dare anybody not know about Hulk Hogan? I'm personally insulted by even the idea of that being a thing.
How long do I normally stream for? Well, that's a trick question. In theory, I'm going to be streaming 1 hour a day every day, and it's going to be in the morning time. Right now, I'm in that whole habit forming mode, and it's going late at night. But I have high hopes for come Monday that it's going to be 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to be streaming some watercolors or concept design, or maybe even graphing out the story. I gotta learn how to paint and write. It's a lot to learn.
I mean, it's at least with watercolors and a lot of that stuff, you can kind of you can get used to working in layers, and it makes life a little easier to at least know how to approach it, even if you don't have every technique down. You know, in theory, how things should work, and it does make a difference. I think if someone with no artistic experience just tried to jump into this stuff, it would be 1,000 times harder.
I'm not a fan of people that do ink wash that are just coloring their ink work. I know that may offend people. but I'm just not a fan of that. For it to be an ink wash / watercolor, I want stuff fading in and out.
Yeah,
I want the medium to do some of the legwork.
it's a case by case thing. You know, a good artist that's effective with it, sure. But there's plenty. I think with every medium, you can see like possibilities that a lot of people don't take advantage of, and it's odd. It's like, but you can do all this stuff, and you ignore it for this. For the, I don't know. Sometimes I wonder if people just only really excel at certain techniques, so they just don't even bother with other stuff, which that's fine. But I like uh, I like trying other things and getting good with multiple artistic tools.
I'm in it to learn it.
Yeah, I
You
want to
feel,
excel
you
at it
feel
at a
me,
high. Yeah,
Joe Ball?
yeah.
You feel me?
I feel you, brother. Let me. Hallelujah.
Also, so
I feel you deep in my loins.
I've what the fuck is that sound? It's driving me crazy. It sounds like a cat popping its claws.
I don't know. I think it's just your microphone.
Nope, it's the cat. Knock it
It's a
off,
cat.
cat.
It's an actual cat.
Yeah, it's driving me crazy. All right, so I have this idea that I'm eventually not ever going to get around to doing.
Okay,
I
fair.
may have explained it to you, but it was going to be called Reclaiming the Archetypes, and I was going to do deep dives on all the characters that they fucked up over the years, and I'm going to go back and look at it from like the Jungian type perspective of archetypes. I'm going to look at it from symbolism and the shape of the character and how that informs what the character is, and how whenever you change all that stuff, it kind of breaks the rules of the universe you set up. So that's an idea
That
I have.
yeah, that's cool. That could be interesting. People like that kind of stuff, man.
Yeah, and I would, do it with researched images too. I'd go over all the Hulks, right? I would do Jack Kirby, John Buscema, Herb, Trimpy, Tripe, how the fuck you say his name?
Yeah,
Of course, Dale Keown, who's probably the best. Buscema's up there though. John Byrne is really good. I know Dale. A
yeah,
lot of what
that's
he
true.
does, a lot of what he does is pulled from John Byrne. Um, Joe
Well, like
Mads.
the catch is John Byrne's good at like literally everything he's ever done that he cared about. I understand like he has the Next Men books are kind of meh, and his Star Trek work is extremely like you can tell he didn't even give a shit. But when he cares, oh my god, it's I don't think anyone's better than John Byrne for American comics. Like he's easily it's always a fight between him and Michael Turner for who I consider the best American comic book artist. And Eileen Byrne just because he accomplished so much more, you know.
Right. So you're a big fan of Turner, huh?
Oh, I love him. He's the guy that made me want to be better. That made me realize you got to excel at this art form. You can't draw like you do right now. It was the first time I looked at my own artwork and realized it wasn't that good
Hmm.
because his artwork was so good. You know, like it was just I didn't know a lot about digital coloring or yet at that point either. Like I knew color looked good, but I didn't understand how they got from A to B. And I also didn't realize that Top Cow was really giving people like something special for color during Mike's era too. Like they were doing really good work for the time it was happening, and that helped too. I didn't realize it yet, but that was part of the appeal. But he was just such a good artist that by time Fathom hit, my mind was just blown by those books because they were so good. Those like first 10 or 12 issues are just absolutely insane. Some of the best comic artwork I've ever seen. But Burns like one of those guys where every time I find something out from him that I haven't owned yet or read yet, it geeks me out that this guy was able to accomplish so much work at the level he did. Like him and George Perez had points where they were working like 2 and 3 monthly books for like
Yeah, that's
few years at a time, and it's some of their best work. Like it's super high end, and I'm like, how are these guys doing like Teen Titans, Avengers, and Thor? And another guy was doing Fantastic Four, uh,
I look
and
at
2 other books. It's mind blowing.
I look at my output and what I do, and then I think a lot of us could probably do that. We need to delete the fucking internet.
I feel that,
Seriously, I mean that's the
yeah.
beginning and the end of it right there.
I mean, I sort of am. It's just I don't tell people everything I'm doing at the same time because like I can only focus on so much, like on a
Mhm.
live show or something like that, and sometimes it can come off like a braggart thing when it's like, no, I'm trying to tell you I'm slowly dying. It's too much work. But
If John,
yeah,
wasn't such a stickler for not showing anything, I could stream more. I might would even get more work done because I would just stream, and then I would have like the burden, I don't know, of the audience, and I'd want to live up to keeping them entertained while I'm drawing or whatever.
yeah.
So
Oh, I always draw better on stream. I found that like I've almost finished entire pages during a flash cast. It's weird that I'm like pressured into getting into a groove because I can't pressure myself the same way in real life. I just keep sitting there struggling, but
yeah,
somehow it works out on the live streams.
yeah. Whenever Phil and I do our stream together, like I bust out those drawings in an hour.
Yeah, it's
But if
crazy too. They look good.
and if I like wasn't on stream, I would obsess over like one part and get all bogged down, and it would still turn out about the same.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, I tweeted out the link if you want to go to retweet maybe.
Yeah. I was actually just about to say if it does boot me as usual, I'll be right back, but it should be okay.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Tommy Patterson.
Tommy the comic cunt.
Tommy the comic kid.
Yep, I broke my vow to never draw a mainstream. Like why be drawing the Hulk when I could be drawing somebody's CG character and
Oh,
giving them?
you need something you can like let the brain rest on.
Yeah, just a little bit of nostalgia is good inspiration.
Yeah. I mean, I still get the itch every once in a while to draw like, the Teen Titans or something, but I only make it about a quarter of the way into the picture before I'm like, okay, now I remember why
Hmm.
I don't do this too often because I get bored so quick. It's exciting at first, and then it turns into work. I'm like, oh my god, I already got enough work. I just wanted this to be fun.
So, like, I remember hearing some rumors back in the day. Well, let's talk a little comic gossip. This is like
Oh my
old,
god. Oh hell yeah, gossip hour.
yeah, old rumors. That
Yeah.
those some of the goofball editors over at Marvel weren't sure that Ryan Otley would be a good hire on a Marvel book, specifically Spider-Man. Now, I don't know if you like Otley's work. I do.
What was his range? Like what years was he working?
Otley? Oh, he did Invincible. He's the Kirkman book.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know Otley. His work's decent. It's not like my thing, but
Yeah.
it's never deterred me from purchasing his work. I've still always found him like competent and has his own style, and I can appreciate that. Invincible's pretty hugely popular indie book. It's been
And
around for a long time now, so.
and supposedly there was a project in the works with James Herron. I don't know if you know who that is. If you
No.
don't, oh my god. Oh my god! I'm not going to shame you live on air.
I
Look
don't
up his
care.
art. He's good. He's really good.
I mean, I probably do know, but I only remember a handful of people, dude. My brain is shot. You know how many people I have to keep track of already? It's
Um,
not fair to me. I'm the victim here, Tommy, not James, whoever he is. Me.
yeah. Well, Marvel had a Hulk project with him on art. Now I know you don't know who that is, but let me just say he's in my top 5 artists right now. I fucking love his work. It's incredible, and so many people are ripping him off, and maybe even me right now a little bit.
What's his name again? Because I probably do know who it is, and it's just not clicking.
James Heron,
James Harris. Okay.
J Dollar Sign. J Dollar, you want up in here? I'll send you the link.
Wait, what was his last name again?
Heron,
Harren.
Harren or Harron.
All right.
I mean, dude is like cut out. Oops. Uh-oh. Boomer time. There's my chat. Okay.
I mean, his work's good.
He's like made for drawing the Hulk, in my opinion. And they were like, pass.
Really. So, I mean,
Yeah.
some of these, like, he's got a drawing of Rhino on here, and you could easily just get rid of the horn and make it the Hulk, and it would look perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, I like
It's
all
like,
his crazy
it's like a,
proportions.
yeah. Well, and he has multiple styles. Like, some stuff looks like it's like a touch Frank Miller, a touch Darrow, you know, like 3 different kinds of mixes. And then there's other stuff that could be manga.
If
And then
you
other
if
stuff that could be like fine art. It's really
yeah,
neat.
yeah. Yeah, if you take it all in, so to speak, he kind
Yeah,
of reminds me of how Ren and Stimpy used to be. He's got a very like the close-ups whenever they'd be like painted like super realistic and shit like
yeah,
that.
yeah. I
Yeah, yeah,
know.
yeah.
The dude is good though. I mean, he's even some of his Hulk sketches look really nice.
Yeah.
That it looks like stuff he just did, you know, for fun.
Well, I got my markers. I've spent so much money on art supplies that I haven't even used. It's embarrassing. And I think I
Well,
want to do
as
a,
artists, we go through spats. There's stuff that sounds like a good idea, and then it's not all.
well, you're also kind of like also searching for inspiration. Oh, you get those Posca pens in?
Not yet. I'm waiting on them. I just
Oh, shit.
ordered them like a day and a half ago. So.
I know. Motherfucking heat wave, dude. Whooping ass on the UPS drivers.
Oh, for sure.
They can hardly hold that ass up.
I used to manage a hardware store, and we also had like an Ace drop off or a UPS drop off there. So like sometimes the UPS dude would come in to pick stuff up, and they would just because we were like the last pickup of their day, they would just be drenched head to toe. They looked like they wanted to fucking die. They would just be throwing that shit on the cart, and I'd be like, whoa, dude, this is some of the stuff you can't just be throwing. I'll load the cart for you if you'll just be gentle in the truck, but you gotta promise me. Like, don't be throwing people's stuff around. Not that it was common, but you could tell like when they were just over it and they were worked to the bone that day already.
Yeah, during Christmas time, like the UPS guy showed up,
Dude. Yeah.
and he couldn't get the back door open of the truck, and he just said 1, 2, 3, and went ugh, and it shredded a box right in half. He just was like, they loaded it wrong,
Yeah.
which he's probably right.
Probably right.
That could have been somebody's ashes, bro. It could have been somebody's urn.
Yeah, I mean, I ship a lot of stuff, so even when I was in a position where I had to deal somewhat with a little bit of that world myself, I was still very careful about people's stuff. Like, I don't know. We also had tons of gun transfers there. So,
Get a
you
weed
know, you were
sniffing You could
Like
get a
you were
weed sniffing dog and just like load your truck up and take it to the house. Let your dog find all the weed people are shipping.
I mean, I don't know if you really should. It'd be funny, certainly. Like that's a good premise for a comedy film. A guy who fucked with the wrong person's weed, and he was like a slimy UPS driver. Or you couldn't use UPS, obviously. We don't want to throw them under the bus. But
Use
think of
that
some generic.
Penske.
Use DHL. Nobody cares about DHL. They're just a
Yeah.
bunch of European pricks. So
Yeah,
we'll pick on them.
Fuck them.
Yeah.
DHL these nuts.
DHL, these nuts.
Dude, we're so hardcore right now. It's crazy.
I mean, I stand by that statement.
No, hell yeah.
I'm being sarcastic. It's just always people when they act like they're being virtuous with something they say. They'll go, and I stand by that. When it's like, well, that's an easy thing to stand by. You're not making a point here. Like, pick something risky and get back to me.
I feel like we should pick apart language right now.
Sure. I don't mind picking apart all kinds of things.
Everything's a catchphrase and everything's stupid. All right, there you go. The end. Next conversation. We got to keep the people entertained.
Entertained. I mean, I was going to say everything's stupid and a catchphrase, but that's pretty similar to what you said, so I don't know what to really add to the conversation.
Yeah, Copics are expensive. I have, the 275 set.
Oh, good lord,
Okay.
that was probably a small fortune.
Yeah, I got it at the New York Comic Con back in 2012, dude. That's how long I've had those. And they're all still full. That's how little I've used them. So having an awesome set of Copics that I never use, naturally one would go and buy a whole other set of off-brand alcohol markers. And I've used these 3 or 4 times on drawings, and they work pretty well. Hey, J-Dub, is your Twitter handle J-Dub also?
Are you talking about Jay Dalla?
No, J-Dollar is this other guy. We got J-Dub,
Okay.
J-Dollar.
Got a lot of J's tonight. Well, get your homeboy up in here. Jay,
J-Dyer?
yeah, get Jay. Yeah, I bet he could get deep on some characters with you. I didn't even think of that at first.
Yeah.
But that's a dude that could probably even add to some of those conversations.
There you go, J-Dub, if you want to hop in here.
And so, what is the Georgia Guidestones just magically exploding as cool to you as it is to me?
And I feel like there's all kinds of these weird symbolisms and triggers going on right now, right? So
Yep.
you have CERN kicking off, and then right after that, you have the Guidestones, and you have all the people stepping down over in the UK. Not just Boris, but you got like health inspectors and shit, and all these nations stepping down. And
Oh,
the
it
nation-
might as well be people getting laid off en masse at a government level. You know, like that's how extreme it is in some places, right?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Sri Lanka completely said the whole country's bankrupt, folded.
I keep putting the link in here. Anybody that wants to join, roll up in this motherfucker. Let's go.
Most people want to listen. They don't want to
Yeah.
be under the pressure of having to speak to such high-end
Hey,
fine
I
artiste.
just want more pretty faces on here.
Oh, dude. Yeah, let's get some pretty faces in here. And that's not me.
That's not me either.
Yeah, dude.
I look like a fucking tomato, dude. My blood pressure's so high right now. Because I drank last weekend. It takes like 2 weeks for that shit to wear off. I'll be a normal color shortly. I'll get back with you on that. Let's see here. What color purple do I want? Do I want this periwinkle?
Periwinkle's nice.
Periwinkle for his drawers, for Hulk's drawers.
Well, I mean, you can get away with almost any purple on his pants. Some variation. you know.
Anyway, yeah, back to the Copics. You can get there's Artesia, there's that Uhahu or whatever. Just go on
Yeah.
Amazon, and those cheaper ones they're just the same. Like, I don't know if people know this, but if you buy a commission that's done with Copics, that motherfucker's gonna be gone in 25 years. It's gonna fade into oblivion. Just so as you know. So you'd probably, if you're getting a color commission, if they can do watercolor, that's probably a way to go. And even watercolors, not all those are archival, but you can get like a $40 Winsor Newton set that's archival. And if you're a real artiste, you can mix those 12 colors and get all the other colors. Get you a tube of white gouache. Go to town. Listen to me. I'm talking like a painting expert right now. I found that if you talk with authority online, people will believe anything you say.
Well, it's not like you're completely ignorant to painting in the first place. But, yeah, I know what you're saying. There's things where we can easily get away with it if we wanted to sound like we know what we're talking about.
Yeah. I always found it funny, like all the bigger wig dudes I used to hang out with. They hated Sean Murphy for that reason, because he would talk authoritatively about drawing and stuff. And it drove every one of them nuts. Sean Murphy and Ethan are the guys that all the other artists have hated ever since I've known any of the pro artists. And I was always like, why? Well, it turns out any sort of masculine aspect to your character, these fucking nerds get bent out of shape.
That's weird. Well, that's okay. I don't care. I don't like nerds anyways, so.
So anyway, you can go get you like a $70 set of markers or whatever that's equal to a nice full spread of Copics. End of that story. Man, that took forever to tell.
You are the worst at telling Copic stories of any Copic person I know.
I need to work on it. I'm not going to lie.
No,
I can take credit.
You've got plenty of other good things you're good at. You can allow yourself to have one bad
thing. I was going to see if my boy Jay wanted to come in here. Yeah. He hosted the 4th hour today.
Yeah.
So maybe he'll come in and name drop.
Name drop. Dropping names. I just tell everybody I know Tommy Patterson. And they're like, oh shit, the guy that drew Game of Thrones. And I'm like, yes. Most definitely. Then other people are like, do you know Phil Diaz? And I'm like, who? The little Mexican guy? Yeah, I've talked to him once or twice.
I got 2 emails ever from George R.R. Martin the whole time I worked on Game of Thrones.
It's 2 more than anybody else got.
I guess. It made me sad, bro. Let's hoping to strike up a relationship and talk about cheeseburgers with him.
No, you should have brought up dicks, and you may have had better luck.
Dude, you see that thread I retweeted like a month ago about all the sci-fi writers? Like, TikTok star, somebody join. Let's see who this is.
Hey, what's up? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, who this? This Passion?
Yeah, it's me. What's up?
What up, Passion?
What up?
It's the TikTok star Passion for drawing. He's single-handedly taken over TikTok art.
Exactly. Just drop by, see what y'all doing.
I'm making sure I get a stream in today. I'm going to try to keep that streak of streaming every day for 365 days.
So this is like day 1?
Might
as fucking well be, brother.
Well, the streak's intact either way.
It's true.
Yeah, it's intact at 1. You did it, Tommy. You're champion of the world. Now all that's left is to do it again tomorrow.
Yeah, my mama told me I could do anything I put my mind to.
Yeah. And I mean, you got to respect your moms.
I respect my mom. She was a hard worker. She had that faith in me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So not everybody has that. So I'm going to share that with the world. I'm going to have faith in others.
I heard she really wanted you to play for the Wildcats, but you just weren't that good at basketball, so it didn't work out.
I have no faith that you'll have faith in people, Tommy.
I'm just trying to sound good on stream, dude. I'm learning how to stream.
Yep.
Learn how to bullshit.
Yep. You gotta have that streaming persona.
Yeah, I mean, I had a streaming persona for a while, and it was terrible, so I dropped it. And it was a
it was
female named
glorious.
Gauss.
It was glorious. What are you talking about? This is your best work yet. It's better
Thanks,
than
Jay
Step That
Ryan.
Death.
Dick's
No.
in Seattle. What's this about?
What are you talking about, Tommy?
I don't know. This Jim Cox guy. Is this one of those porn bots you were telling me about?
No, Jen's cool.
Yeah, Jim's good.
I'll take it back, Jim.
No, I don't. I mean, I'm sure there's a Dick's Sporting Goods somewhere in Seattle, Jim. But I would say avoid that city. It's probably gross. He's going to be like, it's my hometown and I love it. You can go to hell now. I'm getting a refund.
All right, guys. We're going to try some Copics.
Are these dollar store Copics or?
I got them, but no,
Tommy
these are
said
real.
the dollar store Copics were just as good.
They are.
Yeah, it's debatable.
The application and all that, it's just the same. I mean, the colors are a little different, but
Actually, Copics, the strong point is its blending.
well, I've only done 4 marker drawings ever, so I'll bend the knee to the authority on this. That would be you.
Yes, it would be.
I feel like I'm missing one of my wide ones, dude. Doesn't want to try out my
That's
wide.
what she said.
See, this is why we invited you.
Why does the Hulk have dad body?
Because I think that's a cool look for the Hulk.
Okay. More like the bulk, more on the bulk side.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of, some things. I'm not a
No, I
fan
like
of bodybuilder Hulk. I hate bodybuilder Hulk.
Yeah, I like Kirby McFarlane Hulk. You know, that kind of.
How about that bicep that disappears behind the muscle?
It's not correct, but if Tom wants to go that route.
See, I'm pulling a Sean Gordon Murphy on you,
I mean,
Tommy.
who am I to
You see
question
why-
people's artistic,
You see why everyone hated him now? For just that reason. We call that Sean Gordon Murphy. An SGN. I just hit you with an SGN.
I can't find my other wide marker. This is a disaster. This is an embarrassment.
The whole stream's gone to hell now because of your fucking marker.
well, I mean,
That's
you
your
can't go to hell
fault.
with, like 0 viewers. So
Hey, Jim Cox is here and he doesn't even know why.
he left. I came in. Jim Cox left.
Oh, Jim, no.
I'm like the only viewer. I have it up on another screen, and I'm the only viewer.
Oh, people come and go. That's how streams are. We'll have about 150 people here in a minute when the show's almost over.
Well, there's like 3 streams going on right now, so I mean, Tommy picked a great time to do this.
The kid is competing with the upper echelon.
Yeah, to be the man, you gotta beat the man, Ric Flair style. So Tommy just needs to start dropping elbows and knees on an invisible man, and this should totally kick off big time.
I'll have to blend my own Copic colors, so I'll be custom colored head to toe.
Okay.
Like Ric Flair, he's custom made. You ever watched wrestling?
Yeah, everyone here's watch wrestling.
I grew up in the 80s. You could not watch it.
Yeah,
I'm probably the biggest wrestling fan in Comicsgate.
Oh, boy.
What?
Just Ace isn't here. You probably have to correct me on that one.
I'm just facts are facts, bro. You doubting somebody that can draw like this? You doubting me? Come on.
Hmm.
Guys, we're working on our confidence. This is a
It
stream.
looked like the
We're
Hulk is
doing,
about to whip out his dick. Is that what
We're
you're
doing-
talking about?
we're doing affirmations. Yeah.
I
Yeah, he's
mean,
gonna whip out his dick.
I'll affirm you, but that marker's huge.
Yeah, I'm looking for a test sheet.
Is that the skin tone color?
No, it's
No.
gray. What is that? C4? C6?
C7.
That's really dark.
My C4 is missing. I got my C2 here.
I would start with if I were you, this is just me. Start with the C2 and block in all your shadow first, then go back in with the other ones. Start light, work your way up.
Yeah, you can always get darker, but you can't get lighter.
Joe.
Once you go black, you never go back. Oh god, I don't know if I like this.
Oh, give it a minute to dry, Tommy. I mean, I can't even see where you've applied it yet. Because you're
Yes,
working
sir.
on areas that are covered by things on the live screen.
I'm scared.
Well, it's too late to go back now. Just got to make it
Yeah,
happen.
there you go. Go with the there you go. Go with the muscles. You don't have to press so hard the first time. That makes weird lines.
I feel like I need to use it because it's a little stiff because it's brand new.
That's what she said.
I don't know if it's going to get any play in it or not.
It will. It's not as much as the brush.
Brush
nibs.
tips. Yeah.
But it's just good for blocking in your grays real quick. And then you come in and you start hitting with your darker tones and you build it up from there. So it's always good like painting. You should know this, you're a painter, Tommy. You know you
No,
come in
dude,
with a
I don't-
big fat brush and kind of
Tommy's a
down from-
fraud painter. He just pretends to know how to paint.
Oh.
It's like his evil mastermind plan, like a comic book villain. He's just gonna trick us all into thinking he paints. With his deep knowledge of it.
Well, I like the choppy look of it.
Yeah.
It's a
Look.
look.
Some cool effects.
It's like if John Romita Jr. didn't suck.
That's really impossible though, Joe. You're
For him
living
to
in
not
La
suck?
Land.
I know.
Yeah. Living
I
in La
got-
Land.
I got a little JR in my work when I do a little bit of my fanning around the muscles. My rendering is. I don't do the Dave Finch style rendering really, which everybody seems to be doing if they're doing rendering at all now.
Working on double page spread for Doomfree 2.
I was gonna say you got your art up. I'll share the screen. Would you?
Let me, can you share? Oh, this is just like, why are we using this one? This is like,
This is the one I signed up for because this is the one Jimmy Reyes was using.
okay, see. There, I'm sharing my pages. So I'll be streaming on my TikTok here a little later, so I got to get this done. So this is them looking down onto the burning of Stormfall. And kind of Galen's reaction and their reaction and stuff.
This is how it's made, people at home.
Yeah, this is comic books.
Art and Times of Jay Ryan, our long-standing viewer. He's seen every episode we've done together.
He's loyal.
He wants to know if I'm a painter in the way that Phil is a writer.
Oh boy.
Man, we're just
Yes.
ripping on Phil tonight. I'm sorry, Phil. I have also participated in ripping on you tonight.
I haven't ripped on Phil, so I have nothing to do with you people.
Passion's been a sweetie pie.
But I can join in at any moment.
Yeah, you're capable, fully capable of ripping.
Hey, Passion's got some of the sickest burns in the West.
I know he lit me up real bad one night. I almost never recovered.
I
What's the
know.
room?
You
What's
did.
the
You were
rumor on the
so-
street?
You turned red by the end of it and started expanding. It
Yeah,
was insane.
like a dwarf star. We're glad you recovered, though, Tommy.
Yeah.
I mean, the burn unit was pretty full. You can take me off here. Just wanted to show it off.
Well,
They
kinda,
thought you were a tropical fruit when you showed up, Tommy. That's how bad passion burnt your ass.
Had
There we
mango going.
There we go.
Why is your camera so blurry, dude?
Oh, look,
Right.
Hulk's like cheeks are connected to his like throat.
It just looks blurry through here.
Idea.
Like most of it's cut off on the actual stream, dude. Like you can't see like the way you got it set up right now. You probably won't. Yeah, there you go.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Let's
You
do a
don't want
live
me on
stream.
the big screen.
Let's do an art stream where you can't see the art.
This is a bunch of bullshit.
Uh-oh. Do we
How
just
do I get it? How do I get it to stack over to the side? Nope, not it. Not it. Not it. I give up. Well, anyway. Can you say it's blurry?
Yes, it's kind of blurry. Like I'm looking on YouTube, it's kind of blurry. You got to rub those two raccoons together a little bit harder so you can get some better.
Rub the raccoons together. Oh man.
Now I'm stressed out messing with my camera. I'm drawing. Leave me alone.
Okay.
They can get the idea.
Yeah. I mean, my camera looks like crap all the time because it's a phone. At some
Yeah.
point here, I'm just gonna have to buy new equipment.
I'm gonna get the Brio or whatever. Even though Jimmy's trying to talk me into getting the Canon, like a good one with the put a lens on and all that.
Nah, that's a waste of money.
I don't
Just
know-
get
yeah.
yourself a Logitech, whatever. It's good enough. It does up to 1080. You don't need more than that.
Well, that's what I got right now.
Well, however you got it set, you got to turn up the thing and focus that stuff, man. Or you need glasses.
I'm looking at it on my screen. Shit look fucking good, dude. I'm telling you, this shit looks good.
Well, it always looks good on your own screen. It's how it looks on everyone else's that can be the issue.
I don't know if there's like a setting in your live stream or whatever you got to do, but
Might just be a shitty internet connection at the house tonight.
could be that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, the internet has been wonky around here lately. In our
Quality
neck of the woods.
Yeah, it is really blurry online, isn't it?
Oh, got blurrier.
Doesn't do this whenever I stream. When I stream through OBS, see, I'm going through this bullshit in Melon software right now. Oh, dude, I bet that's what it is.
What, the high levels of crack you're taking, or
Dude, such bullshit. I pay for this, though. It's supposed to be better.
it's a little sharper, yeah.
They heard us talking about it.
I never trust anything I have to pay for. The ultimate conspiracy theorist. Nope. Costs money. Can't trust it. Only things you find in the trash.
Yep, I can only do the HD with the Pro, and that's $15. I'm paying $5 for a fucking potato right now.
Oh, it's Streamlabs, so don't worry
Hey.
about it.
What's up, Aaron? Go with Streamlabs.
Yeah, that doesn't have
Hey,
any
what's up, Aaron?
limit.
Where do I get this Streamlabs? Is this on the World Wide
Hey,
Web?
what's up, Aaron? It's free, dude. We use it all the time. What are you talking?
Talking about OBS or Streamlabs?
The whatever one, whatever one we do all the time.
StreamYard.
StreamYards, yes.
StreamYard. Okay. So I need to
Use
do
that.
that.
Just use that one.
Yeah, it's easy and it's free.
Well,
And you can pay up if you want to be able to have more people on, but still.
how many can I have on for free?
Like
I
4?
think 6. 4?
Shit.
Okay, I thought maybe it was 6.
I ain't got no more
6
friends
is, I
than
think,
that
is if you're
anyway.
paying.
Well, I think once you're paying, you can do what, up to 10.
Mhm.
Crazy
Nah.
like that, yeah.
I only trust apps in the App Store that rate under 2 stars.
Seems reasonable. It's good policy.
It's paid off so far, as in not worked at all, but I'm going to swear by it.
Yeah, the free model. I feel like it ruins more app sales than it helps. Should probably just start with a long ass free trial, get people hooked. I tell you what, this little Hulk guy is QT.
So yeah, so see how you're like just doing those big, using the big chisel tip, and then you kind of work your way down a little bit. It forces you to like work a certain way, and it comes out pretty cool as you're doing it.
Yeah, when I'm doing my watercoloring, that's like the number one habit to break is to stop trying to do detail at first. And every time I start getting good at watercolor, then I end up stopping. Just like lifting weights, I'll lift weights for like 3 months and then I'm done. Right as I start looking too good in the mirror, and then I just like blow all my loads looking at myself, and then I don't have any energy to work out.
Oh, dude.
You're right.
If you were a genetic freak like me, you wouldn't even have to work out. You just wake up, pound lots of white milk, and crush all.
Joe Ball, you an endomorph.
Dude, I'm off the chains, and I don't even know how it happens.
No, I got diabetes.
Oh no, Passion. What are you just now telling us this? Oh no, now we're gonna have to start a GoFundMe, Tommy.
No, give Go.
Give, send, and go get the fuck out of here, bitch. Got enough of you.
Listen at him. He's already trying to act like we're mad at him and uninvite himself. Knock that shit off. This is a high confidence. This is affirmations left and right. We're building each other up right now.
You don't have
okay,
diabetes,
cool.
Passion. You're just a beast that doesn't need sugar.
Yeah.
Like all these weaklings.
I just pulled out my pancreas myself.
Yeah, you were like, fuck this stupid thing. I don't even need it. Got out a pair of scissors, just butchered that thing right out, smoked a cigarette, and went to bed.
What's more baller than stabbing yourself every day with a needle? You know what I mean?
Well, I don't need to do that, but
Passion, you're supposed to roll with it and be like, I stab myself for fun with the needles. It feels good.
Okay, sorry. I stab every day.
I like the pain.
Stabbing life. Stabbing for life.
People think the track marks are from heroin, but it's not. It's just blank needles because you like the feeling of getting the poke.
Jay Ryan, our longtime listener, first-time watcher, says that we need to stay hydrated. I don't know if he's talking about my Copics or what.
It's not a bad idea. I need some water.
You heard you drying out, dude. I didn't even pick that up.
Hmm.
Good catch, brother.
Just make it
You saved this dude's life.
hydrated.
The diabetes can't stop water.
Well, kind of can when you're
Oh, God, no.
when
Not again.
your kidneys fail, but yeah.
Fucking, who even needs kidneys? Just let it run through you. It's just
Oh,
water.
they got dialysis now. You don't need your fucking kidneys.
Yeah, gives a shit. I walk around with a sack on my hip. I don't give a fuck. Hardcore. You know what they say, you're not hardcore if you don't live hardcore. And that's true.
So call me hardcore passion for drawing. Look at that light and shadow. Ooh. It should be in Marvel black and white, Tommy.
You think?
I don't know. Do they even do that book anymore?
Well, probably not.
Romita will just quit because he won't even know what the point of his existence is any longer. He'll be like, oh, look, a guy that did my style, but good.
Which is just like him doing like a half-assed Kirby ripoff.
Tommy needs to get a cool ear piercing.
Dude, that motherfucker's ear was
What a feather
lit
he
up,
never
dude.
It was, man. But for some reason, it doesn't look weird on him. It's like, well, like that's
Yeah.
just what every dude did in the 90s for a while. They
In
were
the
all,
80s. Like he
Yeah.
looked like the dude from Lost Boys.
yeah.
Or he looks like that, was it that dude who was on Stranger Things, like the third Billy. Stranger Things.
Is that the kid with the goofball hair or what?
Yeah. He's based on Rob Lowe, actually. Like both of them. They guys that look like Rob Lowe.
You know,
So
Rob
what-
Lowe's one of those guys I forget that I actually liked him in a lot of movies back in the day.
Yeah, they one girl. She looks just like there's a redheaded girl that was in in Breakfast Club. Molly
16.
Ringwald.
16 Candles.
Yeah, I look just like her. And then she there's like you go on that show and a lot of people aren't. I saw the references like in the costumes and stuff. So like at the end of the season now, two of the characters they go on this thing where they all get strapped up with weapons and stuff, and they're gonna take on the bad guy, right? And it's just like Lost Boys. Two of them are dressed just like Corey Haim and Corey Feldman in Lost Boys. I was like, okay, that's a nice little reference.
Dude, Lost Boys is a fun movie. It's an all-time.
Yeah, it's a little gay.
Fun
but
80s.
it's good.
Well, even the sax player is absolutely hilarious. Like, I really wouldn't have it any other way. Like, that shit was so funny and kind of so on the nose and exaggeration of things you might see in the 80s in real life. Like, maybe on the West Coast, sure, you're not going to see it. You wouldn't have seen that normally.
Not
But there
like
was a
way-
lot of goofballery in the 80s where it was just like anything goes. If it's fun, who gives a shit? Let's just have fun. Like,
It's true.
people really
Wonder-
just kind of were just enjoying themselves from the mid 80s all the way to the 1993. It was just no one really cared about petty stuff as bad.
Even though it was like supposed to be some horrible conservative time, it was.
No, everyone was just having fun. We all wore neon colored clothes for like years, and it was
Yeah.
perfectly acceptable to be in
Body glove.
essentially LA gear head to toe.
We all dressed like traffic cones for like 5 years.
Yeah, none of it was unusual when it happened. Bugle Boy was all the rage.
I had those Andre Agassi Nikes. The ones that look like lava.
Only Nikes I remember are Jordans. Like, clear
Yeah,
enough.
I couldn't afford Nikes, dude.
My mom got me LA gear.
Yeah,
I had-
same.
When they
I
first-
had a pair of British Knights.
Oh,
never
dude,
had
I
those.
did too. I
Always
thought
wanted
those
them.
were the bomb when I had those. Those were some of my favorite shoes when I was a kid.
With the fat laces and the parachute pants.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I did. Yeah, had some parachute.
That's
See,
what-
I'll ask my mom if she's got any funny photos, because I don't even care if people saw some of that stuff of like 12-year-old me in 1992 just looking as 90s and late 80s as humanly possible, like splatter paint, neon colored hammer pants, you know, a hot pink Nike shirt, like all kinds of ridiculous stuff.
Yeah, it's a cool thing. Like, I just got done binging Stranger Things, and there's one season where they dress up as Ghostbusters. And that, like, I actually did, because I'm the same age, I was the same age as those kids are in the show. So, like, they follow the same years in high school and junior high school that I was. So, like, they dressed up as Ghostbusters one year, and I did that. And, you know, like a really crappy homemade costume like they had. And they go to. It's pretty funny. They go to school and they're the only ones who dressed up for Halloween. They're like nerds, and they're made fun of them. I was like, you know what? That kind of happened to me too. So I'm like,
We-
whoever's writing this show, it's like, did you see my life?
We fluctuated from being like middle class to being poor. You know, it was just depending on how good my mom's job was
Yeah.
at the time.
Good years and bad years. Yeah.
Yeah, and I remember one year I went as a devil for Halloween. This is probably 7th grade, I guess. Nah, it was 5th or 6th. And I remember walking into the convenience store. I had on red jogging pants, a red sweatshirt. My face was painted red, much like it is now, and some just shitty devil horns. And I remember walking in, and these older high school girls were walking out, and they were like, "What is he supposed to be?" Dude, shit crushed me, bro.
Yeah, I couldn't afford. My mom wouldn't buy the overalls for me, so I had an old gray members only jacket on and gray dress slacks. That was my outfit for Ghostbusters, and I put the name tag on, and I made a really bad backpack. My gun was I did like a rope and stuff to it, hose, and it was my old stormtrooper gun from Star Wars was my gun. I wish I would have kept that gun. It was worth a lot of money, but that was my really terrible costume. Now I watch like people make a cosplay that's like, this is 100% accurate to the movie, and we made it with some cardboard and tape.
Yeah, I don't want to sound like a curmudgeon, but these motherfuckers are going overboard with the cosplay, bro. But they're having fun, so whatever.
Well, they got cooler materials than I had.
Yeah, no doubt.
Like these days, there's cosplayers where it's not unusual at all for them to be like casting and molding their own shit
Yeah.
at home. It's gotten really impressive, just even on the hobby level, what some people are capable of. Like I couldn't do all that seamstress stuff and all that casting and molding for that kind of stuff. Like it wouldn't hold my interest, but it's interesting that there's people that do it and are into it on a level where they put serious work into it.
Yeah, definitely. Stay hydrated, everybody. Stay frosty.
Man, how good was Van Halen with David Lee Roth?
Pretty good.
Mm-hmm. I still remember to this day the day that Hot for Teacher video debuted on MTV, and I remember sitting there watching my sister and me and my mom, and then that video comes on, and my mom's like, "Oh my God, turn this off!" Because if you watch that video, it's like, "Wow!" When they're in the the teacher starts stripping in the classroom.
Wow!
Yeah.
You guys want me to play the intro?
No, that's all right. You'll get struck, bro.
You'll get smacked.
No, I meant
tried
like me on guitar.
I'll go.
You'll still get
See,
struck.
If he picks up an acoustic, I'm gonna be like, just put it back down.
Is it anything like your Copic work? Because really,
Man, once you suck my dick, was good. I need more here. Damn it! Why didn't you tell me before I put my markers away? I was about to start with some watercolor.
watercolor on that paper.
Yeah, so mixed media, I believe.
That thing's gonna bleed through and get all warped to shit. That Walmart paper you're using, brother.
Well, I'm gonna
Fuck
do
it.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just a sketch, I guess.
tape it down. It'll be fine.
Yeah, because the Copics are alcohol based, so those dry real quick.
I could glue my edge here real quick. That's what I do to I got these guys right here. These are like legit for watercolor, and I Well, this one I
Hot
didn't.
for Tommy Patterson. Boom, 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 boom.
Let me find it.
He's got his pencil. Boom, 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 boom.
You guys want to see a couple watercolors I did?
Sure.
There's a pretty baller hippo I watercolored.
That's
You
pretty good.
keep saying you're a painter, so. Oh yeah,
And
that's
that
pretty
one I
good.
bet you did with more chunky brush.
I got quite a few. A lot of this was just trying to get the work in and do reads on value, and just learning how the colors blend. Because this is when I first started using better quality watercolor, and I was spending an hour each on these, long enough
Oh,
to do
good.
a live stream in the morning. This one, it's not going to be showing up very well to you guys, but trust me, it's like really cool. It's the way the watercolor blended together. It's almost like what you call stained glass or something. I drew a passion on this one,
Oh my god.
and
I knew it
Yeah.
as soon as I saw it.
anyway, yeah, here it is. So I got it glued that way it doesn't buck up, and I just like slide my palette knife up in it from the bottom. Looks
You
like
just use a piece of tape or whatever.
or glue, and you don't have to worry about peeling tape on and off every time.
Yeah,
Or
Tommy's
glue
from
all over
Kentucky.
you.
They never use tape, exclusively glue.
I don't think it's really glue, but
All right, so here we go. I'll use tape.
Look at that. You peer pressured him for almost 1 full minute and he buckled. Oh my god.
I
Tommy,
didn't
your
know.
new
I think you
nickname
had
isn't
to.
the kid, it's the buckler.
I don't want my paper to buckle. I would rather buckle than my paper.
Okay, fair enough. I like how you transition that.
I like you guys thinking you got victories left and right over me.
I don't know.
I have no victories over you, Tommy. We're on equal footing.
I didn't know this was a contest, but okay.
Oh, it is. It's a contest now. Tommy just made it into one. Now he's going down a peg. Here in a minute.
Yeah,
No.
we gotta-
You guys make it the contest.
I'm about to throw you under the bus, motherfucker.
the
All right,
special bus.
For real though, where are my watercolors?
I don't know.
Guys, keep the stream interesting. I gotta go get some water. Be right
All right, so Passion, I'm gonna run this into the ground with you since everyone else is in the internet world.
Sure.
How about that show, The Boys? Am I right?
I didn't watch this week's yet, so don't tell me.
Dude, I've only seen like the first episode. I haven't watched any of it.
Of this season?
Yeah. No, of the first season.
Oh, okay. Second season is really bad. It's like I only got 3 episodes into it and I quit. That's like, oh, Trump bad through the whole thing. So it's pretty dumb. But this season, like, okay, I watched like the highlights, and then
Yeah.
I watched this season. And there's, other than there being some, like, you could tell it's Seth Rogen, he's got to throw his gross stuff in there,
Yeah.
Sausage Party kind of jokes that he thinks everybody thinks it's funny, and it's not. Because Sausage Party is like one of the worst movies I've ever seen. It's terrible.
I believe that. Hey, what's up, Vengeance? I see you there in the chat.
Yeah, vengeance. But other than that, the acting, like the writing's gotten way better and the acting's gotten way better. So the guy who plays Homelander, he's great. The guy who plays all the characters, people playing all of them are good. They're all good. It's just the distracted, gross stuff that they throw in that really doesn't add anything to the story other than trying to shock you. You know what I mean?
Well, the guy that plays Homelander, because I mean, I don't know much about the character. Everyone says he's cool, but he's starting to get that like Norman Reedus status now at conventions.
Yeah.
So like now there's just hordes of chicks showing up to meet that guy and putting like TikToks up and stuff. And I'm like, man, chicks are going bananas over this dude.
Yeah, that's fine for him. I mean, he's gay, so
Nick,
No.
when he met
Every-
Norman Reedus, he tried to get
Every-
Norman Reedus to take a photo with him and make the crying face. He wouldn't do it. He's like, "No, man, you put that online and embarrass me."
Poor Nick, he can't get his way ever.
Oh
Well,
God.
that's
Nick
Nick.
won't even do these streams with you either. It's messed up, man.
Nah, not now. He
Well,
made
he's
too
too-
much money.
Poor.
I don't blame him.
I don't
He's
blame
got-
him either.
He's got 2 kids.
He doesn't need to. He doesn't need to slum with us.
Oh no, he just doesn't like hanging around poor people. Tommy specifically.
Yeah.
He's got weird hang-ups. He loves us.
Yeah.
Sorry, Tom.
Sorry,
But-
Tom.
Yeah. Pick a brush, guys. I got a bunch that I haven't used. Should I use this guy? It looks like it'd be sopping it up.
That's a little. That's a.
Too big, you think?
Yeah, I go down a size or two from that. What is that? Like a 4 or 5? What is that?
It's a 22 round.
22 round. Jesus. Try a little bit smaller in that one. Because you're gonna have so much.
3/4. I think I won't.
That's a flat brush. Yeah. I mean, I would start with a flat brush, and you come in with the rounds, but like what you did with the big chisel tip.
That's my porn name, Big Chisel Tip.
Hey, it's a good porn name.
I'm gonna do this one. I think.
We'll get you an OnlyFans.
Yeah. Tommy Patterson does the tee-hee.
Remember reading an article like some dude started doing OnlyFans, and it was this guy that would just go on stream and like flop around in pancakes and pour syrup over. Could be cool. Could be cool. I might give that a try if I don't get any good ratings doing this.
Hey,
Like gotta backup plans in life. So
Brothers, I'll try anything for fame.
Really?
yeah, Tommy's a very open-minded guy.
I'll suck dick for coke. I love that line. Bob Saget.
Cheeseburger? You got a cheeseburger?
Fuck.
So you ever see that movie CB4?
Oh, it's been a while.
Man, that movie
Yeah, I was gonna say.
that's a sleeper movie, man. It's like I normally don't really like Chris Rock too much, but that movie's hilarious. That movie's pretty damn funny.
Do you like I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker?
Yeah, that's a great film too. How much for one rib? Yeah, that's great. Yeah, it's a good flick.
All right. Oh, here's some more watercolors. Check these out before I get going on the Hulk. So this is the very first ones I did. So this is 7/23
Self-portrait.
2020. Yeah, I'm a frumpy motherfucker. Just rando. Little hoochie right there. Little red.
Move it down a little bit in the camera, brother. Can't see it, the whole thing.
Sorry.
There you go.
So all these are about an hour. Trying to half-ass fake a little bit of Rockefeller on that one. Just trying to caricature with the regions of the face: gold, red, blue. Just rando alien. Here's where I really kicked in with the lessons from what's it called? Schoolism.
Mhm.
Doing these value sketches.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it is like
Look
use a
good.
limited palette.
Yeah, it's crazy how much this shit will help. It helps my penciling.
Yep. That's why I don't do like most of my shadow work till I start inking.
You could just do a grayscale painted comic and it'd look badass.
Yeah, I mean, all these are an hour if I like really, really took my time on some of these. We're gonna find out though. We're gonna find out just how good I can be because I'm gonna be going for it.
Well,
We'll
Nick
see,
said
Tommy.
you'll
We'll
never
see.
be good, so I don't know.
Oh, he's just trying to pump himself up. That's a whack bear right there, dude. Not very good. The walrus is all right though.
Looks
Yeah,
like
he's
a
kinda
cave
cool.
painting. Yeah. The bear looks like a cave painting.
So a little bit of a cartoon stylized Wolvie.
Is that the Wolverine from that Wolverine and Havoc book? I love that book. It's one of my
No, just a rando
in the
Wolverine.
80s, where he had the really long hair things coming off his head.
This one, I mean, the average Joe looking at it isn't going to think much of it, but this is where watercolor really started to click on this one. I was getting the watercolor to do some of the work. If you saw it in higher res, you did a weird little tiny spawn.
Mm-hmm.
Value sketch of Spider-Man. I know some jabroni off Instagram. This is pretty good. It's a moose. You guys ever seen a moose?
Not in real life.
Never heard of it. What is?
I've seen like videos of them. Like I saw one running by like some SUVs, and it was bigger than the SUV. I was like, "Holy sh!"
They're
Yeah.
crazy big. They're
I'll send
scary.
you. I'll DM you a photo of a moose knuckle here in a little bit.
No, that's all right.
I did all right on that one. I think it's pretty cool. Airplane junkyard.
It's cool.
Some bridge somewhere. That,
It's like
Yeah,
lots
but-
of black though. You gotta like get away from black.
yeah.
Just
Oh,
use a
totally.
totally different color.
Yeah, I was using a real cheap watercolor set, and
Hmm.
then I moved up to this Windsor set, which blends
Yeah.
a lot better. And then, but I haven't done very much with these. That's what I'm going to be spending the next year doing, getting good at all that shit.
I have a set of gouache too. I've tried to like mess with that, but that's good with watercolor.
I like watercolor better. I got that Hemi gouache set from. It's like $40 for 32
Yeah.
colors or something.
Yeah, it's
It's all
expensive.
right.
It's good to use afterwards, like when you're finishing up a drawing. You want to.
But as far as my watercolor set goes, I spent like I don't know, like nearly $300 on getting my. I got like a bunch of tubes and shit now.
Yeah. Tubes is the way to go. I have a whole
Yeah.
bunch of stuff too. I gotta get out. I gotta get out this week and go do some painting.
Well, if you'd join me on the live stream, you're more than welcome. Spend an hour doing it.
No, I'd rather do it on mine where I have actual viewers.
Yeah, okay.
I'll watercolor with you, Tommy.
If you want to be stingy like that,
Well, I got you're building your platform. I got to build mine. So
yeah, I get it. We could do a simulcast.
I don't know if you can simulcast on TikTok.
you can, yeah. But
can.
you have to have the ability to stream. So if you don't have 1,000 followers on there, you're your ass out.
Speaking of green, I don't think I like this green. I might need to. I could use the inks.
You gotta get the Bob Ross fro going, and
Got this thing. Bob Ross, huh?
He was the man.
You talking about this bad boy right here?
Yeah. I think so. Unless that's just Barry Gibb from the Bee Gees holding a paintbrush and palette for no reason.
Nah, there's only one ass like that. Bob Ross. Anyway, I got these Winsor Newton inks. And these damn things that they do, there's no forgiveness with these guys.
I have a set of was it Dr. Martens?
Yeah, the dyes.
Yeah, well, they're inks and dyes, but yeah, they're pretty good too. I got Dr. Martens makes a really good metallics. They're really cool. They make a really good gold one. It's like putting gold leaf down. That's how good it is.
There's a chick I follow on YouTube that's really good. Cosmic Art Spectrum. And
Most artists are on the spectrum. Makes
Yeah.
sense.
anyway, she's really good. She's worth checking out. Cosmic Art Spectrum. You guys writing that down?
No. But I think I'm familiar with maybe. Is it a chick that does like a lot of fancy pants looking line work and
Yeah.
just adds gold leaf to a lot of the pictures, even though it's not gold leaf, like gold paint or ink, just in
I mean,
selected areas.
She does do that. I think we're talking about it. That's a different one, but I know who you're
Okay.
talking about. Yeah, she's pretty good too. Are you kidding me, bros?
What are you looking for? The squash? Was that what you called it?
No, I got all these fancy ass watercolors I spent a shitload of money on. I can't find my green.
Just use one of the other greens. I mean, that's a great thing about watercolors. You can
Yeah.
dictate the potency of it. You just pick something close enough and roll with
Who died and made you queen?
it. Sean Gordon Murphy, that's who.
Okay.
He said, "You're allowed to be the snarky artist now. I gift this to you, you dork." And I said, "All right. Don't forget the mistake you just made, Sean Gordon. You should know to never give me any power."
I agree with that.
Well, I apologize to the viewers that I don't have my painting shit together like I should.
Yeah, it's
You need to apologize to Nick, not the viewers,
Why do I need to apologize to Nick?
because you're just proving him right because you can't find your paint.
what?
I'm just saying things randomly that really don't make any sense whatsoever.
Okay.
But
No, I know.
How about you have a warm glass of shut the hell up?
I will actually.
Love that part in the Ben Stiller movie. I forget which one.
Apologize. Aaron says apologize to the chat.
Apologize, chat.
Apologize, yeah.
Or you know what? Let's learn some mixing here, right?
First you take some water, then you add some color, and just kind of slop it around and see what happens.
Ooh, that's too blue. That's too blue.
So what are you going to do to tone that back? Teach the kids color theory.
Yeah, let help the people know you're the kid. Now teach the kids.
I'm gonna add water.
Oh yeah,
No,
see,
I like
that's
that.
what a pro is talking about right now.
All right, you guys ready? Oh shit! I fucked up.
You're like 2 swipes in, and you're already fucked it up.
No, I gotta. Hang on. Ah. Right here. My little pump.
Are you
Pump
getting
it
a
up.
cramp or something?
Pump it up, brother. I got the lid in my mouth.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you gotta wet that paper a little bit.
Yeah, prime it.
I've made that mistake so many times. I got too excited, got to, and it totally fucking ruins it.
Yeah, literally 8 out of 10 paintings. I forget the prime.
Yeah. You should look into Tommy's watercolor pencils. They're fantastic. I have a set. They're not cheap for decent ones, but boy, they're awesome. You can sketch with them, then come in with just water and kind of mix them. You can paint right off the pencil. You can go on a wet piece of paper and kind of draw with them. They're great. They're a lot of fun. And just brush crap.
Do
I'm
I
gonna
want
buy
my-
some right now.
Do I want
Yeah,
my
I think-
shadows to dissolve into blue, or do I want them to dissolve into orange?
I thought the Hulk was green, dude.
Yeah, you gotta have a couple of colors, you know? I'm just gonna fucking go for it. Fuck you guys.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, just go. You don't gotta fuck
Do what you
us.
can,
You just
yeah.
go for it.
Yeah,
But
it.
it makes me feel better if I say fuck you guys.
That's true. That's fair.
Oh, that you already fucked it up, Tommy. Fuck.
I do just want you to feel good, so that works.
All right, let's get some color on this. Yeah,
Get in there, Tommy. Yeah.
I'm going off on this motherfucker. Hulk don't mean shit to my dick.
Hell yeah, boy.
Yeah, and you put down those Copics with the shadow already. You got most of your tones already done. So
Mm-hmm.
come on with this lazy ass shit. And
Hey, it's all about what gets the best result.
Yeah, I think I probably should have stuck with Copics or colored pencil
it looks
because
fine.
it's
Like
buckling.
the green on his leg now doesn't have enough yellow in it.
Yeah.
Because he should be like green with a little bit of yellow, a little bit of yellow involved. Kind of like the classic Hulk color.
All right, here's where I'm really gonna fuck you guys up.
Okay.
I'm going orange, baby. Dude, the kid is going orange. Why? Because I'm a motherfucking paint master.
He didn't even clean his brush when he went into the orange. Now it's all
Oh my god.
it's
Now
like
it's gonna
baby,
Hey,
baby
I
shit
got
brown now.
paper
Yeah.
towel.
I heard at times of Jay Ryan says, "I'm sorry this happened to you, Tommy."
Jay Ryan, I just want you to know I'm built for this. Oh god, where do I put that? Where's my trash can? Fuck it. You're right though, I did go in without cleaning my brush. I was trying to show you guys up. Because you guys are trying to
drink out of that cup.
embarrass me.
I would never do such a thing.
All right, here we go. You ready? He's doing it.
All right, do it. Show us how it's done, Paint Master.
Oh god, where do I go after this?
They just hit all the downstroke shadows, yeah.
Yeah. You got them orange titties.
I don't know. Did he eat somebody, or what is this zombie Hulk now? I don't understand what you're going for.
Maybe I'm just, I don't know, learning, having fun.
Start throwing some big orange in somewhere.
Blaine's Escape says volume muted, but enjoying the art. So, yep, that's perfect for me. Like, out passions on it. Fuck, just mute it.
That looks tacky right there. I'm going for it though. Be all right.
They're just painting Bengals colors. Finish it out that way.
Yeah.
Bengals colors.
Yeah. Call it the Joe Burrow edition Incredible Hulk. It'll be a hit. You'll actually have Bengals people lighting up your DMs for artwork.
When you do, send the link to Dale Keown. Have him rate this Hulk.
My best friend Dale Keown?
Yeah.
He told me to hit him up on Facebook. I don't have a Facebook account, or I would have hit him up like he requested, like he begged.
Dude, how are you not going to listen to Dale? You got to go make that Facebook account.
Yeah.
You only have one friend on it. It'll be like the best Facebook account there is.
Stay away from that black, Tommy.
Hi, Cole. I don't have black. Oh, is it? No, it's not black. It's, what is this?
What was that bottom left one?
Bottom left here?
Right below the white. What is that?
That's brown.
Oh.
That's doo-doo brown.
Okay.
All right. Let me get some more power going on. What would be a good complimentary?
What do you have the wristband on? Are you going to trade in your old auto to Victory Auto Records, or why do you have that on?
I know. I got assist on my wrist.
Oh. Is that your assistant?
It showed up after. Well, I wear. You can barely see it there, just a little bit. And I wear this, and it keeps it swelling out of it. So, yeah.
Did you get that? Did you go to a doctor for that, or?
Oh yeah, went on YouTube, read all about it. I'll pop it later. Funny thing is, Malin had one he discovered last night on stream. Mine showed up earlier this year, like after I got COVID, I think. But then again, that could just be like some propaganda creeping in. I'm freaking myself out.
You just got mind freaked. Chris Angel style.
So you and Malin have matching cysts. You're like cyst brothers now.
Yeah, basically.
That's cool.
You jealous? You jealous?
Well, I mean, I'd probably go old school with the little broken heart locket, but
Well, you and Malin are diabetes brothers, so you still have a thing.
I had it first, so he's my younger
Yeah.
diabetes brother.
It trumps cyst. It's just
Oh,
part of the
I like the way you're so petty. You said you had it first.
deal.
I mean, it's something I'm proud of.
And rightly so. Rightly so.
I don't
You know how
really
funny it'd be if Passion in real life, like not just goofing on a stream, always got super petty about diabetes specifically and was like, well, I had it first, but whatever. Like always just under his breath saying snarky shit to people about it.
Diabetes elitist.
Or just
Yeah.
yeah, my blood sugar is like 135. Mine's 140.
Yeah.
Just like
That's nice and all, but mine's like 140 or some shit. So
I'm trying to turn Bancroft into my artist, my art enemy.
You're mine.
No,
So I guess you
you're
need
way
one.
better than me, Tommy. No way. Except for watercolor, but
Hey, dude, this is Larry. I gotta build this up. Lay off. Back up, bitch.
he just hasn't got deep in it yet.
Yeah, no joke, bro. Hulk got them green toes. What's up with that?
That's the diet. That's the super diabetes he has.
Yeah.
Hulk level diabetes. It's off the chains.
What if like Bruce Banner got like diabetes?
All right, here we go. We're gonna make it run. Get that drip.
Paper nice and soggy. Open them fibers up.
Must say, on stream, it's. Let me see here if I can't adjust it a little bit. Just like a little washed out. Apply. Demo. White balance. All right. Well, I guess that's as good as it's going to get for right now. Viewers, what do you think about that?
Are you done?
No, I'm gonna let this dry.
Okay.
And then
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna go in and do one more pass with, I don't know, more orange, I think.
Yeah.
I want to try to connect up a few shapes, because those.
Yeah. That makes sense.
I don't know. It just looks like you ate a bunch of poop.
Oh my god, Passion. What's with this schoolboy humor?
Yeah, why don't you grow the fuck up, dude? Seriously.
You're the oldest one here.
I know.
Complete degenerate mind.
You guys want to suffer through the hair dryer?
No, please.
Mute your camera while you do it. You don't gotta make us suffer.
There's a mute function.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it muted. I like y'all to hear everything. We come back in here and the cat's going to have all the shit knocked off.
Set the cat roll around on it.
Say that again. Let the cat roll around on it. What? Is that what you said?
Yeah. What are you working on, Joe Wall?
I'm trying to finish this Reaper Destroyer piece for Sontag. It's like there's this chunk of cape that I just need to get filled in so that I can just move on to the white ink and blast through the last bit. And I'm so tired of drawing cape that like I keep slowing down more and more, even though there's not that much work to do. If I could just get my ass in gear with it, it's like you could have this knocked out in like an hour, and you're just sitting here staring at it. 'Cause you're like, oh, I got to draw more little ripples. What did I get myself into? Why did I make it so tattered? Let's see here if I can.
This is the part of the stream where Tommy blows. Can't see it, Joe. It's a black screen.
You see it now.
Yeah, there you go. If we could get Tommy to blow it up. Oh, it's cool. It's looking good, man. 187 watts? What's this? What's this?
I don't know what he's doing. He's blow drying, so that's what he's running.
No, he's got some blow drying thing going on. Yeah, it looks good, dude. In that little box that I can see.
Yeah.
All right, so
But-
I was just wanting to show you guys my awesome, hilarious video. Let me make it bigger. There we go.
It's this right here, like I'm just running out of steam over here, and I just need to get it knocked out.
Looks cool. I like that shit behind him.
Thank you. It's actually, when it's finished, it'll go this way.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go in with the white ink and make like a shine either coming from the top or the bottom. I haven't decided yet.
That rib cage, woo!
Oh, comic book artists love drawing abs and ribs. We can't wait for it. It's like as a kid, you start off thinking arms are the coolest thing to draw, and then you progress and you realize, no, it's all about the abs.
The top ab just under the rib cage, you get the shadow every time.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it doesn't need a shadow, I'll put a shadow on it, dude, just because it looks good.
I know what you mean. It's really hard for me to leave it blank, even when it makes sense to. Like, I'll still do it.
I remember the lesson in The Wizard that Bart Sears taught me how to do that.
Mm-hmm. Bart was the man. All right.
Still
I'll turn
works.
my camera off now. Or, well, it's not going off.
All right. Let's see here.
There we go. Oh shit, I'm gonna go grab my ash cans and show those off real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay. Cat.
I feel like no one pays attention to us, Jay. They treat the chat the way their fathers treated them, and they know we are here, but can't be bothered to talk to us.
Well, that's one thing I got to get good at, right? Because there's learning to manage all that. Like half the time, like I get lost in my drawing and talking or whatever over here. Like I'm aware that there might be viewers. I'll get better at it. I promise.
See, I acknowledged you, Aaron. So am I your daddy now?
What kind of weird codependent relationship do we have? I don't. I don't know, bros.
What did you do?
I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, Joe's got something cool. Is this the ash cans?
Oh, sorry, Joe.
Yeah. Oh, it's all good, brother.
No. Let me. There you go.
Those are cool. Oh, you even went with the colored paper.
Hang on. For some reason, the cam. Let me try to get it. It's not showing me the visual. It's like stalled up.
Astro. What did I call that stuff earlier?
Hmm.
Whenever you were totally wishing I'd shut the fuck up about printing. Astro Bright, that's what they call it. No big deal, just flexing my printer knowledge.
All right. Try again. All right, there we go. I got it to free up. But yeah, there's the that's the Mothman one.
Cool.
I just great. God damn it! I fucking swear to God. All right, the interiors I just switched it to a grayscale in Photoshop, but
Oh, okay.
those came out pretty decent.
It's cool.
We got the Swarm preview.
I like that cover there.
Yeah, we had a dude named Michael. I don't know how to pronounce his last name honestly, but he did covers for like Image and a few other indie books. He's pretty good. He's doing some other work for us as well. He did a print that's badass. It has like Odyssey, Swarm.
It feels very
that,
80s heavy metal to me.
Yeah, but these came out pretty nice.
Yeah, those look good.
The interiors.
Man, I wish my stream was higher quality. Next time I'll make it higher quality so I can pick up those zips.
Yeah, and these were just proofs, so I had to get some things adjusted.
By the way, I
But
like the cover. I like your cover on that one too.
Thank you.
Looks good, man. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's all the only issue I had was even these pages. I mean, granted, I went back in digitally and cleared up a little space here and there. Nothing real dramatic, but I mean, they actually came out pretty clear, all things considered.
Yeah, what
So-
size are those? Just 8.5 by 11, basically folded.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
This was the issue. She didn't realize that this was a full spread, so that'll be fixed. Because you can't even read it. It's so tiny. Can't even read the letters with it like that. But that was my mistake. I should have let her know what was going on with that particular page.
I got those new glasses. I got those readers, dude. I could definitely read it.
How do you like this lettering trick to show the conversation? A bunch of glowy light letters, and then just regular black. Totally not that smart at all, but it works.
It's ethereal, right? Isn't that what it's supposed to be?
Sure. But yeah, everything came out nice. So
So wait, why is it like that? If it's not supposed to be like that? It's supposed to be like
I don't know
that,
what are you saying? I wasn't even paying that much attention. That's why I just answered yes. What were you saying?
It's ethereal.
What's ethereal? What's that even?
Like the ether.
Yeah, it's spirit. Yeah.
Ethereal.
You could have just said angelic.
Well, Passion's thinking about a bowl of cereal right now.
Oh shit. Alright. You can go back to Hulk. Showing those off for a minute.
Looks good, Joe.
Thank you, brother. Yeah,
You're
we
gonna
got one
have
more.
all those ready for the anime Matsui or whatever it is.
Yep, we'll have those. We'll have some mini prints. We'll have King Toad drawstring bags, King Toad, Mothman, and King Toad T-shirts. Those cups, those like plastic cups with the straws in them. What do they call tumblers? We'll have King Toad tumblers, pencils, stickers, small merch, stuff like that. So we'll have a good variety of stuff, and we'll have some bundle deals too if people want to save a little cash in the process. But Yeah, I'm excited. We almost overdid it just in case. So hopefully we have enough stuff. I don't really know what it's going to be like there. I've never been to
That's gonna be crazy.
Anime
Because
Market.
did you see the one in L.A.? The big
No, I
anime
did not.
expo? They had 100,000 people there. People were
Damn.
like passing out and stuff, and then there was like a line literally like blocks long just to get into Artist Alley. It was there's videos out there you could see. It was nuts. People were of course complaining and stuff, but they like oversold it, and there was this it was crazy. But yeah, I think the one down there is going to be just because people who couldn't obviously go to California, and manga and anime stuff is really really big right now. I don't think because of COVID and everything, like the past 2 years, I really think people are underestimating how popular it is right now.
Oh,
They've
it's
been cooped
incredibly
up.
huge.
What's that?
So they've been cooped up.
Yeah, but it's I would say it's probably doubled
Hmm.
in popularity in the past 2 to 3 years.
It's like it was already popular, but now it's getting like mega levels
Yeah,
of popularity. It's global at this point.
and like the 2022 sales records on them are going to blow everybody away. I just don't, and the fans are there's a lot of them.
Yes.
They're dedicated.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think
They're
it's
they're
going to
long
dwarf.
term too. They're loyal for like nearly their whole life and stuff.
It
So
dwarfs the stuff in the '90s at the height of the '90s. Popularity of comics. It dwarfs it.
Should I
yeah.
switch over and start doing anime style?
No, do your own style, but draw like
Like anime?
do manga and stuff, and do
Well,
it
just take
more in that style.
inspiration.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I do, and
Yeah,
that's
people act like that's a negative until like you realize you get that compliment all the time because it's a good thing.
yeah.
People tell me
Joe's
that all
stuff
the time.
is
Yeah.
Joe's stuff is anime and manga inspired.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Read the chat. What if there was an emergency? Yeah, an attention emergency. Yeah, Jim. People said your art was going to turn into muds once shrunken and printed, but they were wrong. It looks sick. I think he was talking to you, Joe. Aaron was.
Mm-hmm.
And art times say literacy is a gift.
Yeah, thanks, Aaron. And you're absolutely right. People did say that, and it was just silly. And I knew it because I'm right at least 50% of the time. So I was pretty confident.
Like the name of the stream, Hulk? Question mark.
It's running. It's running, baby.
It's running.
All right, let that dry, and then I'll hit it up with some microns. I think maybe. What do you think? Or should I just leave it? I'll just leave it. Could go back in with some colored pencil, I guess.
And if you had colored pencil, you could go in there and pop out some of the color, like the greens and stuff. It's called you mix media paper, man. You got to mix your media, brother.
Mm-hmm. I got like the watercolor paper I showed you in that smaller one. I got a bigger one around here somewhere I'll use. This paper here is just, it's not ready for prime time. I still wanted to go for it though.
All right, fellas, I'm going to take off. I got to go eat something and get my stream going, but
Well, thanks for coming by and
anytime, Tommy.
keeping company.
Yeah,
I'll send you the link pretty much every time. Just show up if you want. If you don't, no
yeah,
big
if I
deal.
get a chance to. I had a little bit of time. It's always a pleasure. And Joe, it is good to see you again as usual.
You too, brother.
So yeah, keep it up. The Hulk looks cool. I'll check back in later to see what you do with it.
I think I'm done for now. I'm gonna let it dry and I'll just mess with it in the morning.
Cool.
Maybe
Later
cheat.
chat. I'm the only one reading the chat, so I want to get this 2-page spread going tonight. I'll talk to
All
you
right.
guys later.
Later.
Later, dude.
Later. Where's my? Oh, okay. Leave.
He's like, how do I get out of this?
Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention, once you enter, you cannot leave.
Yeah.
Sorry, buddy.
The terms and service says host has ability to keep you in forever and block all the other functions on your phone and or PC so that you are stuck there no matter what you do. People love it. They say it's great.
All right, Joe, I'm done. Thanks for coming
All
and
right,
hanging
brother.
out with me. Keeping my
Hey, no
streak
problem.
alive.
You have a good night, brother.
You too. Later.
All right, later.